Danielle joins us now with a look at the weather. All is quiet out there. Pleasant night ahead.
Enjoy the evening. Yeah, we have some cloud cover. But tomorrow, I will say that the weather pattern will change a little bit. You'll notice. And then you'll notice it changing a lot by the time we get to Wednesday with cooler temperatures and rain. So let's start here. 25 degrees. Yes, we have some cloud cover. Also patches of blue sky as well. Winds at this point relatively calm. Downtown, we're sitting at 27 degrees. Big Four having its grand opening sales event at Tazza Park. Tazza Park is at 26 degrees right now. Again, as we head through the next 12 hours, it's quiet, just some cloud cover. By tomorrow, though, it will be quite a gusty day, gusting at 50 kilometers per hour. Small chance of some isolated showers and certainly a good amount of cloud cover. The real rain comes, though, on Wednesday, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Ian?
Thank you, Danielle. So, Danielle, as we heard earlier, we have water restrictions once again in Calgary, but we'll get the natural form of water once again.
Yeah, put the buckets out again.
Yes, a lot of people did that.
We're back to this talk.
Yep.
Yes, because there's a lot of rain on the way for Wednesday. We may catch a little bit tomorrow, but not as likely tomorrow. All right, temperatures today, well, fairly close to where they should be in those mid to lower 20s. Capital Chev's Skycam showing a really nice day so far. So it's been quiet today. It should continue to be quiet for this evening as well. Check out temperatures. Temperatures right now all in the 20s. Even Banff is at 20 degrees right now. Mid 20s for Calgary and Brooks and Lethbridge, and high 20s for Medicine Hat. As we look at the satellite and the radar, you can see, yes, it's quiet. There's not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot to talk about right now, but there is a system on the way, and that's going to do a couple of things. So you can see that right here. So ahead of this system, we're going to get the wind. So tomorrow will be quite a gusty day. Small chance of an isolated shower, although likely we'll see most of that rain or all of that rain on Wednesday. Let me show you the timing of this, and we'll head through this evening first. And you can see for this evening, yeah, some cloudy periods possible, but it's a quiet evening. Winds should be relatively calm as well, 20 kilometers per hour or less. Now tomorrow, mainly cloudy skies, especially for the morning hours. Later in the day, we may catch the edge of this system that starts to roll in to the north of us. So we may see a couple raindrops tomorrow. There's a 30% chance of that in Calgary. There is an 80% chance of getting rain, which will be heavy at times for Wednesday. Also, with this system, as it spins over us, it will drag in cooler air. Yes, these are snowflakes that you're seeing for the mountaintops here and likely for the higher elevation Banff area. It's possible because especially in those overnight hours as we drop into those single digits, this is where it goes. All right, but for Calgary, it's a rain event and it will be heavy at times on Wednesday, potentially even some embedded non-severe thunderstorms, and this should mainly clear out after 5 p.m. on Wednesday, as you can see by your timestamp here. So then it should be out of the way. It's mainly a one-day thing, but it will start impacting us tomorrow with the wind gusts and the cloud cover. All right, when we look at amounts, 7 millimeters of rain is likely in Calgary, anywhere from 5 to 7 millimeters. Heavier amounts off to the east with this system because there will be 2 waves that will kick in there. So Brooks and Medicine Hat closer to that 20 millimeter mark, 9 millimeters for Claresholm, and 3 for Canmore. And again, for the mountaintops in those overnight hours, as you can see by these temperatures just in Calgary alone, getting into those single digits overnight. Overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, overnight Wednesday into Thursday, there could be a couple snowflakes way off to the west in the higher elevations. 23 degrees is our high for tomorrow, gusty at times up to 50 kilometers per hour. Now that will be out of the southwest tomorrow, gusting 50 kilometers per hour out of the northwest on Wednesday, and 5 to 7 millimeters of rain, and then that clears out late Wednesday, setting us up for sunshine on Thursday. That's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast.
And Danielle joins us now. Rain would help people keep up their lawns and gardens through this. Are we going to get any?
Yeah, we can expect a significant rainfall on Wednesday, but until then, enjoy this. This is a beautiful evening to head out, have a walk, a bike ride, anything to kind of take this all in. We're sitting in the 20s right now, and we will not be there on Wednesday. It will be a much cooler day. 25 degrees right now. For tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 23. Ahead of this system tomorrow, you'd expect the winds to pick up, gusts out of the southwest 50 kilometers per hour. Very small chance of an isolated shower and a lot of cloud cover. It's Wednesday, we get the significant rain, and we'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle. Let's bring Danielle back in now as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast. Today was beautiful, but it takes a little bit of a turn in the next couple of days.
It does, yeah. The weather will slowly deteriorate over these next couple of days. Now, we need the rain, of course, but if you want some outdoor weather, we'll enjoy this evening because tomorrow will be a bit windy, a bit cloudy. So not as pretty. All right, for temperatures at the moment, 20 degrees in Banff. That will change significantly, and I'll show you that coming up. 25 right now in Calgary, where our daytime high for this time of year is normally around 21 degrees. So we're above normal for now. Mid-20s, the temperature in Lethbridge and Brooks, and high 20s for Medicine Hat. Radar and satellite right now, it's quiet. Yeah, we have a little bit of cloud cover, but the winds are relatively calm and they should remain 20 kilometers per hour or less. That changes tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have 50 kilometer per hour gusts through much of the day as this system approaches. So ahead of the system tomorrow, it will be cloudy and gusty. As this system moves in for Wednesday, it will be rainy, gusty, and cool. So here's the timeline on this again for the rest of today. Nice. For tomorrow, a good amount of cloud cover. It will be gusty. The key thing is the gusts will be out of the southwest tomorrow, out of the northwest for Wednesday. So a colder wind on Wednesday. Another thing to draw your attention to here, as we get into Wednesday and the system rolls in, snow is expected for the higher elevations. We're going to drop to 7 overnight Tuesday night for Calgary. And for these areas in the higher elevations, dropping closer to that freezing mark. So yes, snowflakes are possible, mixed in with some rain. Calgary will be a total rain event, and the system should be out by the supper hours on Wednesday. All right, how much can we get? Well, this is showing a higher estimation. Some models are suggesting for Cochrane, Calgary, Drumheller over and Hanna could get well over 20 millimeters of rain. So there will be some embedded thunderstorms that could create some localized areas seeing more than this, but anywhere from 7 to 15 millimeters is possible in Calgary with this system. All right, Capital Chev, 5-day forecast. Tuesday, 23 degrees, and then you can see the significant weather change by the time we get into Wednesday. Windy, cool wind, cloudy, rainy, and 14 degrees. So it will be a cold one on Wednesday, but we bounce back fast. Lower 20s for Thursday, back to the mid-20s for Friday. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle. Capital
Chev's Skywatch camera, and we had a lovely day today. The winds have been relatively calm. Temperatures have been a little above normal. We've had some sunshine and some cloud cover, but the weather's going to change. So a little bit tomorrow, and then even more so by Wednesday. We're going to talk about this change. 25 degrees, though, is the current temperature and the daytime high. So we're quite a ways away from breaking any sort of record for heat today. The record for this day is 31.1, but we are a little above normal. Okay. Radar, satellite, quiet right now, but there is a system on the way. So for us here in Calgary, this means a lot of rain on Wednesday, but this also means ahead of the system for tomorrow, we're looking at cloud cover and gusty conditions. All right, let's show you how it will all play out tomorrow for the southern interior BC. 18 degrees for Kamloops, 17 for Kelowna. As this system rolls in, and of course it'll roll into the southern interior BC first because it's coming from the west, it's going to drop temperatures, it's going to drop rain, and it's going to create gusty conditions, and there will likely be embedded thunderstorms in this as well. So some localized areas will get even more rainfall from this. Slave Lake, Grand Prairie, Rocky Mountain House, Red Deer will likely start to see some of this activity tomorrow. But for us in the south, for tomorrow, for the most part, other than Jasper and Banff, we're just looking at the cloud cover and gusty conditions. So 50 kilometer per hour gusts for Calgary, 70 for Lethbridge, Pincher Creek, 80 kilometer per hour gusts for tomorrow, and a lot of cloud cover. When we look at amounts, a lot of models suggesting a lot of different things, anywhere from 7 to 15 millimeters of rain for Calgary, but some models are suggesting closer to 20 plus for anywhere from Canmore in through Calgary, and Hanna and Drumheller could see well over 20. For some localized areas, get the thunderstorms. Capital Chev 10-day trend, 23 for tomorrow. Cool and rainy on Wednesday as that system really rolls in, but we bounce back. There's still a lot of summer left for us. Mid-20s for Friday, and by next week and Sunday and next week, high 20s. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle.